student in Bachelor's Degree of Accounting under School of Business Management and Maritime, University Malaysia Terengganu. As part of graduation requirements, students are required to attend 24 weeks of industry training at any audit firm.
As for me, I have been applied as a trainee at PS Yap Isma and Associate for 24 weeks starting from 1st February 2018 until 19 July 2018.
Industry training is viewed as important requirement to expose students to learn and adapt in real working environment. Besides, to cultivate teamwork, spirits, and familiarize with colleagues. Therefore, in this video, I would like to present about the introduction of company's background, experience, knowledge, and skill acquired throughout the period of internship, the selected issues, and how to overcome the issues.
PS Yap Isma and Associate, formerly known as PS Yap Sdn Bhd, PS Yap Azlan Abbas and Wong, and PS Yap and Associate is a wholly owned and managed by Malaysians. Its principal services depends on professionalism, high ethical standards, and attending to clients' needs. Services offered at this firm are audits and assurance, taxation, accounting, training, and consultancy. Currently, PS Yap Isma and Associate has 4 branches office in Malaysia, which are located at Johor, Negeri Sembilan, Selangor, and Kuala Lumpur. As for me, I have chosen ASI branch at Megan Avenue 1, Jalan Tun Razak, Kuala Lumpur as my industrial training placement. This firm has 3 departments, consists of audit, taxation, and accounting department, and I have been assigned at tax department. This branch is leading by Mr. Lee Chi Hong alias Shannon, followed by managers, staff, and trainees. The managers are Mr. Yap Yu Moon as tax manager, Miss Lee as account manager, and Mr. Shannon itself as audit manager. The vision of the firm is to provide total, professional, timely, and value-added services to all clients. The missions of the firm, firstly, to deliver professional services with timely, proficient, accurate, and quality manner to all clients. Next, to always update the knowledge of firm's partners and staff. And lastly, to give the best avenue to accounting students in respective of races and creed to do their practicum in order for those students to grad equipped with relevant skills and knowledge.
In PS Yap Isma and Associate, I have been assigned as a trainee at tax department. Throughout the internship period for 6 months, the real practice that I possessed was more focused on the things that related to taxation. The service offered at tax department not only to compute the corporate tax, but also to compute the personal tax, employer tax, tax estimation, tax revision, and also tax consultant to the clients. The task that have been assigned to me is related to compute the corporate tax. However, I also been exposed to the other tax computation such as employer tax, personal tax, business and non-business.
Corporate tax, which is Form C. A corporate tax, also called corporation tax or company tax. It is a direct levy on business profit and other forms of income as well as on chargeable gains accruing to companies. A company, whether resident or not, is assessable on income accrued in or derived from Malaysia. Income derived from sources outside Malaysia and remitted by a residence company is exempted from tax, except in the case of the banking and insurance business and sea and air transport undertakings. In the beginning, I have been given a briefly explain on the whole step of preparing the corporate income tax for client company. The step acquired consists of, firstly, photocopy the draft audit report and working paper from internal or external auditor. Secondly, find the text file in the storeroom and put the draft audit report and working paper in the file. Thirdly, prepare a billing sheet as a charge for our service to client. Fourthly, prepare the tax computation. Next, fill in the C form in IRBM's website, which is e-filing. Then, senior will check the work that I done and send to manager's room to be reviewed again. After that, I need to wait the final audit report from auditor, check the draft and final audit report and make amendment if needed. After managers reviewed it, I need to acknowledge the client about the tax and submit the form and make a client copy to send to the clients. The basic schedule in tax computation is Schedule A, Income Tax Computation, Schedule B, Detailed Income Statement, Schedule C, Analysis of Detailed Income Statement, Schedule FA, List of Fixed Asset and Addition, and Schedule CA, Claim for Capital Allowance. After 24 weeks internship period, I have mastered in preparing the tax computation for company with less guidance from senior for dormant and active company. Employer tax, which is Form E. Employer tax is employers' responsibilities to submit their employees' personal details and payment salary to IRBM. When dealing with preparing submission of Form E, the step that I need to follow is, firstly, prepare a letter to remind client about submission of Form E via email or phone call. Secondly, I need to get or collect document from auditor or accountant such as salary slip, bonus, overtime, wages, PCB, KWSP, and SOCSO. Thirdly, I need to photocopy the related documents. Fourthly, I need to prepare salaries table for each employees and classify according to IRBM using Microsoft Excel. Next, I need to prepare private employees payslip, which is Form EA for each employee, refer to the table done before. After that, I need to fill in the Form E in e-filing IRBM's website based on the each Form EA of the employees. After complete that, I need to pass to the senior. Then senior will review it first before submit to managers for final review. Then I need to submit the final result of Form E in e-filing IRBM website on time to avoid payment late penalty to IRBM. The last step is I need to prepare a client copy which include Form E and Form EA attached with the client copy letter to send it to the client. Personal tax non-business Form BE and personal tax with business Form B. Personal income tax is liable for any individual who has income accrued in or derived in Malaysia. The taxpayer is responsible for obtaining and forwarding income tax return form. The date of submission for Form BE is before 30 April for every year, and the date of submission for Form B is before 15 May for every year. As for income tax computation, there is personal relief according to IRBM. For example, self and dependent, medical expenses for parent, education fees, lifestyle such as purchase of books, personal computers, sport equipment, life insurance, and many more. Basically, The task that I need to do is similar as how to compute the other task, such as firstly, get the document and detail from client, such as EA form, original receipt of purchase lifestyle claim, insurance voucher, medical receipt, zakat receipt, donation receipt, and etc. Secondly, prepare the tax computation. Thirdly, fill in the draft Form BE and Form B in e-filing RIBM's website. Give the senior to review before sent to managers for final review. Submit final result of Form BE and Form B. And lastly, prepared client copy includes Form BE or Form B, tax computation and attached with the client copy letter and sent to clients. After 24 weeks industrial training period, I also gained other related knowledge and skills such as prepared the tax refund to the client. It is happened when the client made an excess tax estimation for their tax payable. Other than that, I also expert on using the photocopy machine since I handled that for almost 24 weeks for photocopy, printing, and scanning documents. During the industrial training period of 6 months at PS Yap Isma and Associate, there are many issues that can be highlighted. The selected issues that I have been choose is tax audit and investigation. Tax audit and investigation is mainly to deter tax evasion, identify and prosecute tax evaders, enhance voluntary tax compliance, to be fair to compliant taxpayer and collect the correct amount of tax. Tax audit is an examination of a taxpayer's business record and financial affair according to law and regulations. Generally, IRBM carry out two types of audit, namely desk audit and field audit. Desk audit was held at IRBM's office, while field audit was held at taxpayer's premise. Tax audit covers 3 years of assessment and are made comprehensively and may be extended to cover a period up to 5 years of assessment, depends on to the issues uncovered during an audit. Tax audit selected cases normally based on risk analysis, information received from third party, specific industry, specific issues for a certain groups of taxpayer, and also based on location. Before IRBM carry out a tax audit to the taxpayer, they will give a notice required a needed document via email. Tax investigation is an inspection of the taxpayer's business, individual books, record or document according to law and regulations. IRBM carry out tax investigation to the taxpayers who commit an offence which will liable to the penalty, fines, and imprisonment. Differ from tax audit, IRBM will not give a notice when the time of inspection. In PS Yap Isma and Associate, there are many companies who are subject to tax audit rather than tax investigation. The reason of IRBM carry out the tax audit is mainly because of tax refund of client's company who is not relevant as compared to the prior year of assessment. The step when handling this case is, firstly, IRBM's officer will give an email which state that the required document of client's company which subject to tax audit. Normally, the document that officer need is the copy of audit report, Form C, tax computation and all account statement. So that the second step is I need to gather all of the needed document, method to taxation and email client for the other required document. Then all of the document will be sent straight to the IRBM's officer by dispatch. Lastly, after complete the tax audit, IRBM's officer will email the Form JR, which is refund tax, or Form JA, which is additional tax, to the clients. If the officer do not get enough information that they need, it will make them inspect for more further and takes more time. The example of company that subject to tax is Bikul Sdn Bhd, Sinaran Mentari Sdn Bhd, Inspire Big Sdn Bhd, and many more. The example of client's company who subject to tax investigation is Bayangan Hati Sdn Bhd and Sign Gate Sdn Bhd. Last but not least, in my opinion, the way how to overcome the issues is, firstly, we are, as a tax agent, need to give an awareness to clients or taxpayer to declare the right amount of tax compliant with the law and regulations. Secondly, we need to give an awareness to client or taxpayer to pay the tax accordingly to avoid the penalty from IRBM. Lastly, we need to ensure the client or taxpayer comply to every single process of account declaration efficiently and truthfulness. In a nutshell, the opportunity of being one of the trainees in this firm has become the most beautiful moment in my student life. All the valuable experience, knowledge and skill will be beneficial in my future undertaking, and I will use it in the best possible way. It is my great pleasure to place on record my best regard, deepest sense of gratitude to all management of PS Yap Isma and Associate for their precious guidance, which were extremely useful.
That's all from me. Bye. Of graduation requirement, students are required to attend 24 weeks 24 weeks of industrial training at any audit firm. As part of graduation requirement,